We're also talking about Patriot. Putin said he wants to end the war in Ukraine, but he is being deceived with peace talks. The master of the Kremlin took offense at the USA and Ukraine again and declared that Patriot is an old system. There is still a failure in Russia, unlike Ukraine and NATO countries, but he wants to end the war, because he really wants to protect Ukrainians. The Ukrainian flag was spotted in Crimea, ready to return home at the maximum. President Joe Biden is ready to meet with Putin if Russia shows a serious willingness to negotiate, the White House said. Just looking at Putin's latest crazy statements, you can't say that he is ready for anything constructive. Address of Volodymyr Zelensky at the end of the 302nd day of the war. Today there will be a very short address and in unusual conditions, but as always, about what we have achieved. We are returning from Washington. We are leaving with good results. With what will really help. When we say patriots in Ukraine and in the United States, we equally mean the protection of the state and people. This issue has been resolved for Ukraine. There is also financial support. There are other agreements, more on them later. I thank President Biden for his help, and for his international leadership, and for his determination to win. Thank you to the Congress of the United States, both houses, both parties, all those who support Ukraine, all those who want victory as much as we all do. There will be victory. The Senate of the USA Congress approved the draft budget of the country for 2023 in the amount of $1.7 trillion. Which provides for the allocation of $44.9 billion for assistance to Ukraine. The USA Congress passed an amendment to transfer seized assets of Russian oligarchs to Ukraine. On the longest night of the year, more than 60 famous locations in the world turned off the lights in solidarity with Ukraine. The Ministry of Defense of Great Britain showed a video of Ukrainian military exercises. The drama theater is no more. The occupiers raised the evidence of one of the most flagrant crimes of the Russian army of terrorists to the ground. It will be recalled that on March 16, Russian terrorists dropped an aerial bomb on the drama theater in Mariupol. According to various sources, between 300 and 600 people died during the bombing of the theater. Giorgia Meloni urged her fellow citizens to turn off the gas and lights for at least an hour every day. In this way, she wants to convince those Italians, who have been against it so far, of the need to support Ukraine. Meloni has pledged to continue providing weapons to Kiev to fight Russian aggression, even as her ruling coalition is at odds over the issue. Donate, you help Ukraine. This money will go to help people who are now hard and our support.